Jr. And naturally, the boos rain down from Truist Park. Of course, we have been down this road once or twice before. No one will. And well, now you can read the lips there. He's seen enough of it, is what, among other things, what Brian Snitker just said. All right, Holly, here's where you and I always get ourselves in trouble when we sit here and say there's no way that there was any intent there. But, I mean,
come on, listen. I know what Braves fans feel. I know what we all think. Right when we see it, it takes us back in time. But we've got to be realistic here. We told you the numbers with Pablo.
Trey Turner swinging a miss. Ball goes off at an angle, and Trey Turner has beaten the throw, which goes into right field. I tell you, that brick wall that's angled back there has come into play several times during this series. Now, is Trey Turner going to be called out for running in the baseline or out of the baseline? It's amazing how much this gets called. And here goes Davey again with one of these. And he's just been thrown out of the game because he stepped onto the field of play and showed the umpire what actually happened. And he's going to go Lloyd McClendon and take first base out of the ground.
Well, memories of Game 6 from the World Series.
Lou Pinella's done it. Lloyd McClendon took first base with him, and Davey is hot.
Well, I don't know where you're supposed to run as a base runner. I mean, Trey stayed on the dirt, ran directly to the bag. I mean, he beat the baseball to first base. I feel like sometimes umpires just want to make a call.
And a base hit down the left field line. Hayes fields. 2-run score. Judge is going for third. The throw is in time. Final out of the inning as Judge was going to third, and Hayes makes the throw. Now Aaron Boone just got thrown out. Now, do you think that they said that the run didn't score? Is that why he's that chap?
That would explain things, yes. Obviously, we're here in the Bronx in New York, so we're on the same level as you at home trying to figure this out. But the fact that he is so upset suggests to me that you're exactly right, Michael. That
2 on and 1 out. And a pickoff play at second base. Almost got him. And they're going to call a balk. And this might get explosive. Is all over Angel Hernandez from the first base dugout, and so that was directed at Cal, and now you got 2 enormous men coming out at Angel Hernandez. Now Pedro Grifol is going to come out and help out. Cal's got a lot of things to be angry about. And now Mike Matheny has been thrown out. And Cal's
swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Don't have to throw to first base because first base was not occupied.
Foul ball. Wait just a second here. He's saying it's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
Is that brutal?
Oh, they've got to get some help on this. This is not even close.
Did you hear what Jordan Baker said to Alex Cora when he came out? That's 100% me. There's no way they're going to overturn that. That was not even.
No, that was
close.
Not even in the same area code.
And they're going to call it a foul ball. He was correct when he said nobody would overturn that.
Alex tell them they all missed it. That's 2 of them today.
The umpire is going. I think he's been kicked out of the game.
Oh yeah, he got heaved.
And players and managers end up getting ejected from the game. The umpire stays out there to continue missing calls.
And this frustration starting to boil over what is so far a winless road trip. They've lost 9 straight in this ballpark. First the low strike call, then he swings through that one. And as he's walking away, says the wrong thing to the umpire. Torrey comes out to defend his player. The rain's starting to fall, and Torrey gets ejected.
Yeah, this was the pitch that really initiated the whole confrontation. A cutter that appeared to be below the zone.
2-2 to Machado. That's strike 3. Manny didn't like strike 2. He likes strike 3 even less, and says some stuff on the way back to the dugout. And Jace Tingler has been tossed. Six strikeouts for Gausman, 2 down in the inning. He was coming out to protect Machado initially, but then engaged in conversation. You cannot argue balls and strikes, and was immediately ejected by Nick Lentz, the home plate umpire.
That's a strike.
Joe West, crew chief over there.
Joe West is now just ejected Mike Schilt, and he was giving Gallegos a look about his hat, I believe. You're going to take that ad to the umpire's room. It'll be evaluated. You know, there are supposed to be people that are policing this every day in Major League Baseball. And if there's an oddity or something you see with the spin rate, they'll go back and check the baseballs, and in this case they're going to check the hat, and Mike Schilt is as fired up as we've seen him.
Well, Aaron Boone has gotten tossed from this game, and now he's walking out to talk to Alan Porter at first base. Just had a word with him now heading to the dugout. So this was moments ago, and he was not happy with Whitson. We saw this coming, and he's pointing to home plate where he thought the bad calls were, so Whitson then throws him out. And Boone gets his money's worth, John.
Well, he gets his money's worth, and we were able to kind of pay attention to this. And there was a lot of conversation about Garrett Cole not getting pitches that Aaron Boone thought he should have been getting compared to Yarborough. And obviously, it's been a topic that we've been talking about. It's been noticeable when you watch some of the replays and the pitches that have been off the plate from the lefty that he was getting, and the pitches maybe that Garrett Cole thought he should have been getting.
A little bit low, said Nick Lentz.
Somebody
and the go-ahead run.
Rossi just got run. I think Rossi's saying, you let him talk you into that.
Nine games of frustration built up.
Joe's body language is so bad, very dismissive. Rossi's going to keep making his point, and Joe tries to waltz him back to the dugout. I mean, it's a borderline pitch. It might have been down a little bit, but what a comeback by Brothers after falling behind 3-0. He made 3 quality pitches.
Your way. This is after the 3rd out. Greg Gibson looking into the dugout. Charlie looking back at whoever was on the phone, and then Gibson waves it off. He said, that's it. That's too much time. And Robbie Ray heads back out to the mound. And now, obviously, Charlie Montoyo has started talking to Greg Gibson here. And Gibson, again, we're piecing some of this together. And he's saying, I gave you as much time as you're allowed. And Charlie didn't like that.